At the beginning of the film, we see a car standing on the side of the road whose engine is on, but there is no one inside it. The surrounding area feels quiet and extremely disturbing, and the events that lead to this moment are much more troubling than this scene. This story centers on 4 friends who had decided to meet one last time before going on their own professional paths. Tyler, James, Jessica, and Fisher sit in a car and go out in search of something to eat. After reaching a certain point, they leave the city behind and take a turn from the main road. After that, they should have taken another turn, but it never appears. The GPS keeps giving them instructions to go straight. But after some time, Tyler feels frustrated and decides to take a U-turn, thinking that maybe they had missed the earlier turn. When they are returning, everyone is watching carefully, and Tyler suddenly hits the brakes. There is no road in front of them. It just ends. There is nothing ahead of the car except forest. This makes absolutely no sense because they had really come by the same way. The others think that maybe they have missed the turn again, but Tyler is completely sure that there was no turn at all. He cannot understand how trees could grow where the road was before. He gets out of the car, goes near the trees, and even clears the ground to see if the road has been buried underneath. There's nothing there, just solid ground in the dense forest. James also steps out, and at that very moment, he sees someone sitting inside the forest. For a moment, he thinks he is seeing an illusion, but then everything turns into chaos. Suddenly, a group of people comes running from the forest and surrounds the car. They are panicked and screaming for help. More people start coming out from the forest behind them. James and Tyler stand frozen watching this scene, wondering what they are seeing. Then that group surrounds the car. The window on Fisher's side is open, and many hands grab his arm with so much force that deep wounds are formed. Jessica starts screaming, begging them to stop because they are almost destroying him. She jumps to the driver's seat, puts the car in reverse, and speeds backward. Tyler and James run in that direction so they can get back in on time. The crowd rushes toward the car again, but Jessica escapes with a clever turn and leaves them behind. This experience is completely terrifying. All 4 are shaking. Their hearts are beating fast, trying to understand what just happened without knowing where all those people came from and why they were so helpless. They keep driving, but Jessica notices something worrying. The fuel tank has become almost empty. Besides this, Fisher's hand is bleeding badly. They are forced to stop the car. Tyler quickly ties a cloth tightly around Fisher's arm so the bleeding can reduce. Then it happens again. People come running back and attack the vehicle. Jessica once again speeds up the car and drives away at full speed. But now all 4 are in shock because these are not the same people as before. The first group is far behind them. The new people have come directly from the forest along the side of the road. This means the entire forest is full of people. No matter how far they drive, as soon as they stop, they will be surrounded again. The only plan is to keep moving forward and stay alert for a turn. As soon as it appears, they will get out of this place and never come back to this road. At least, that is what they believe. They keep driving. 6 hours pass, the sun is about to rise, and this is where things become really strange. The car is still running. The fuel should have finished long ago, but the meter has not moved even an inch. It is stuck exactly where it was 6 hours ago. This is not possible, but the madness is that all this is happening in front of their eyes. Since the time they came here, Jessica stops the car again so they can change seats. James remains especially careful and makes sure the engine never turns off. If the fuel meter is not moving, then who knows what will happen if the car is turned off. Maybe it will never start again. All 4 step out of the car for a few moments, still trying to understand why they have not seen a single turn in so much time. Once again, people start coming out of the forest. As soon as they see this, everyone jumps back into the car and Tyler speeds away. At this moment, they can no longer ignore it. They have to talk about what is happening, a road that never ends, a car that keeps running continuously, people sitting silently in the forest who go crazy only when the vehicle stops and runs straight toward it. This question comes to their mind about what kind of place this is. James is the most sensible in the group and does not take the situation lightly. He suggests that maybe all 4 of them are already dead. Maybe the car had crashed last night and now they are trapped here. This could be the afterlife or some kind of hell. But when it is asked where the crash happened or when Tyler had hit the brakes, James thinks that the same moment could have been the accident because all this strangeness started right after that. Not only the things they are seeing, but something they are actually experiencing. Since then, none of them have felt tired. No hunger, no thirst, no need for sleep. Just like the car on the road, they feel themselves infinite, as if they are trapped in something that does not advance anywhere. They only know that they cannot stop driving. They will keep switching seats occasionally, will take breaks only for moments, will never turn the engine off, and will always keep an eye on a turn if it finally appears. They are obviously stressed, but at the same time, they have become bored too. They just listen to the wind and the sound of the car. The radio does not work, no music, and no one even feels like talking. They all are mentally drained, so they keep switching seats and keep driving. The only reason for changing drivers is that the person on the wheel can get a little rest. But the problem is that no one can sleep, no one feels tired. None of this makes any sense, and now it is clear that the turn is probably never going to come. Whatever this is, it is not ending. According to James, they are dead. But there is one big problem in that theory. Fisher's injured hand, it is healing, and this does not match with the idea that nothing changes here. If his wound is getting better, then maybe they are not dead. Still, no one has a better explanation. James starts suggesting other possibilities. Maybe they are drugged. Maybe they have fallen into some dimensional rift. Maybe they triggered some ancient curse without knowing. He asks the others to think deeply about this, and a doubt rises whether anyone has done something so bad that he deserves this. Fisher admits that he had told his mom that he is not religious, and it hurt her a lot. Jessica mentions that she had once tried to take her life, but James shakes his head. He wants something related to driving, like hitting someone or causing an accident, but none of them have done anything like that. Tyler insists that he made no mistake. James says the same about himself. He even apologizes to everyone if he has caused any harm to anyone. Maybe this will end the trip, but nothing happens. Then Tyler remembers something related to last night's driving that the others had forgotten. He says that he had broken up with his girlfriend because she wanted him to drive 3 hours just to get pumpkins. Tyler thought breaking up was easier. Now, ironically, he is stuck in a never-ending trip. But for how long can they just keep driving? The road is not ending, so they will have to try something different. They purposely stop the car and start blowing the horn to attract the forest people. They set a timer on the phone, then they discover 1 minute and 30 seconds. Every time the car stops, exactly 1 minute 30 seconds pass until the people panic and start running toward the vehicle. This means if they stop, they will have only 90 seconds of peace, or 90 seconds to enter the forest and look around, because those people do not attack them. They only care about the car. So they decide to take advantage of this opportunity, because sitting still will not solve anything. As soon as morning comes, they stop the car again. Tyler sets the timer and rushes into the forest. He cannot go very far, but ventures enough to see what is outside. What he is able to observe is only forest in every direction, and here and there, people sitting or lying completely still, totally calm. But as the timer keeps running and the car remains stopped, these people start moving. They stand up one by one, and the panic starts again. Seeing all this, Tyler returns to the car on time, and they accelerate again. While speeding up, they check the bags inside the car and find a chocolate bar. Jessica wants to eat it, but James immediately refuses the idea. He says this is a bad decision. If she eats it here, then it might remain in her stomach forever. Now they understand the 1 minute 30 seconds rule, so they start stopping the car more often and use that time to test new things. They climb trees, enter the forest, observe the people, and even try some exercise. Then they realize an important thing. Even though they do not feel tired, they also do not have unlimited energy. At one point, they throw a piece of wood on the road. The plan is simple. If they see it again, then it means they are trapped in a loop, but the wood never reappears. So this is not a loop. The road is really just incredibly long. During these stops, they formulate a new plan: interrogation. Whenever they stop the car, Tyler and James run into the forest. At the same time, Jessica turns the car so that it is a little far away. This gives Tyler and James some extra time, because those people always run toward the car. This small time window has now become their biggest hope. All four start understanding that this strange place has a fixed pattern. As soon as the car stops, the people sitting in the forest slowly start becoming active, and exactly after 1 minute 30 seconds, they come into full panic mode and run toward the car. Tyler and James take advantage of this opportunity and enter inside the jungle. All around there is the same scary scene where people are sitting on the ground without any movement, as if time has frozen. But as the timer reaches near the end, their bodies start moving, and the atmosphere completely turns into a horror zone. Jessica keeps the car ready at a distance so that they can escape immediately if needed. Now, the biggest question is what this place actually is. Some parallel world, some curse. Or are they really dead? James tries to apply logic from every angle, but no theory fits perfectly. Fisher's hand slowly heals, and the wound gives a signal that they are alive. But everything else breaks this logic. Time keeps passing, and their mental condition starts getting worse. The road is not ending. The fuel never goes down. Neither hunger comes nor sleep. This whole system is nothing like. Guilt starts increasing inside Tyler, and he feels that maybe his decisions of last night are the reason for this hell-like situation. The car is their safe house, and 90 seconds is their lifeline. As long as they keep moving, maybe they will remain safe. But the day they give up, those silent people of the forest will swallow them forever. And from here, their real fight, to know the truth of being alive and to get out of this endless with this very moment. The film also ends here.